What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltek here for another video. So today we are back for some more I Told the Sunset About You, or Sunset something sunset. So this is episode 2 today. In the last episode, what happened in the last episode? In the last episode, we meet our two titular characters. The prick, and then the other guy who I don't remember his name, but the kind of the other guy, I forget his name, but the guy I actually liked out of the two characters. We meet those two. And our main character is just like, I know they kind of repaired bridges a bit, or started to repair some bridges, but he's still a prick. I don't like him at all, but it's interesting to watch him. I do want to be a bit fair to him. He is a teenager, so it's like, you know, teenagers are assholes, so it makes sense. But like, yeah, still, not a big fan of the main guy, which is, I kind of like that. I don't like one of the main characters because it's interesting. Usually the main characters, you know, they're the most fun to, like, they're your favorite characters and stuff. This guy, I just don't like him at all. I think he's an interesting character. That's a whole other point. So I'm actually intrigued by the fact that the main guy I just don't like whatsoever. I think that's fresh. It's a fresh, unique story in that way. But yeah, so we meet them, the whole like drama that they had when they were kids about the simplest thing. They didn't talk for like 10 years or something. And then now they're finally repairing bridges. And you know what I think my favorite thing in that first episode was the way, like, just how realistic the whole situation was for what teenagers are like, or just kids and teenagers alike, where their fight that led to them not talking for almost 10 years, I guess, was the most non-issue thing, right? But they made it such a serious thing by not talking about it, obviously. And like, even them building bridges and kind of starting to get along again, it is in such a weird, like, there's no logic to it almost. Like, why did the other guy choose to give T another chance? I don't really know. It was kind of convoluted and messy and didn't make sense, which is actually so good because that's what teenagers are like. Like, there's no reason for it. It's just, I don't know, their emotions allowed them to finally rebuild some bridges. But there's no logical reason for it. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Oh, subtle product placement for the first time in its IBL. Let's go. This is a cool shot. Very cool shot. I'm actually in love with this shot. I love this type of shit where it's like just still camera on like moving shot. This reminds me of the shot in Nakamura in no spoilers, obviously. Try to be as spoiler free as possible, but that's, I think, episode 10, or was it episode 11? It was either the second last episode where it's the shot in his room and the credits are running and it's just like you see the movements in his room and you overhear like his mum and sister talking. It's like, it reminds me of that shot. I'm actually so in love with this shot. I know, I'm just gushing about it. Oh, he came to see. Oh yeah, they're gonna study together. True. Oh, so did they come straight here? Bro going for it, like, meanwhile this guy's just like got rejected and he's got to deal with this. A little Studio Ghibli-esque music. Bro's got more worries than food, man.
จะเลือกคณะอะไรบ้าง
Wait, he doesn't even know what he wants to
นี่
study.
จะเลือกนิเทศเสียนดับวะ
2 อันดับแรกก็คงนิเทศอ่ะ
Oh, okay, no, this is
อันดับ
preferences.
3 4 คงบริหารว่ะเผื่อกลับไปทำรีสอร์ทที่บ้านอ่ะ
ไม่อยากทำรีสอร์ทด้วยเหรอ
I mean, actually, that's an interesting thing to talk about, right? I think what's interesting is T's family seems to be working class, right? Where fucking keep blanking on his name. The other guy's family is kind of more wealthy, right? Maybe middle class, maybe upper middle class. I don't think they're rich, but you know, they got some money to play around with. However, it's like, interestingly enough, even though T is like working class, this guy's more upper middle class. The privilege that they have is kind of flipped, where you'd think the richer guy has more privilege, right? You know, to make choices and, you know, have certain privileges as in being in his position. But it's almost twisted because like T, yeah, he's from a working class family, but his family works to support his dreams. Like his mum, his older brother, like they're doing everything for him to achieve his dreams. So like, he doesn't have these other responsibilities that he needs to kind of think of when he's doing what he wants to do and what he's wanted to do since he was a kid. Well, on the other hand, the other guy is like, yeah, he wants to do acting and that's his dream and stuff. But he's got parents that don't really believe in him, that don't really want him to do that, don't want him to like pursue what he wants, and they want him to take over the family business, right? So he's privileged from like a wealth perspective and resources, but then he's not privileged in a way where he has to consider the, you know, wants of his parents that go against what he wants to do with his life, where everyone is supporting him full force, full throttle. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Another thing, I think T doesn't see his blessed position. You know, like, I think he's not that, like, he doesn't, which is normal, he's a teenager, but he doesn't see the blessed position he has where he has a mother and brother who will work like dogs to facilitate him doing what he wants and what he's good at, right? He just thinks, oh, everyone can do this. Like, everyone has time to just pursue their dreams and they don't have to worry about any other responsibilities, you know? But he's in a blessed position. Yes, his family's working class, but he's in a blessed position.
มึงอยากเรียนได้นะเว้ย
I mean, he's also got a point. Just one thing at a time is, yeah. Bro, can you eat that noodles already? It's gone cold. Fucking.
เปล่าครับ
Or maybe it's the other guy that's got a crush on him.
แล้วผมต้องทำยังไงครับอาจารย์
Okay, so I think they chose 10 early admission people, which is what he got into, and then like he just missed the mark. He was like 11th, I think.
คือมีคนสละสิทธิ์แค่คนเดียวก็เข้าได้เลยใช่ไหมครับ
Yeah, okay, so that's what it is.
ผมจะรอสายจากอาจารย์นะครับขอบคุณนะครับ
เดี๋ยวกูขอระบายสีให้มันเด่น
It's so annoying, bro.
มองมาจากปลายแหลมพรหมเทพก็ยังเห็นน่ะ
It's so irritating.
ทำไมคะ
Bro's like, no funny business in this house.
ห่วงเก่งทางหนึ่งนะเว้ย
แล้วทำไมมึงคัดคำนี้ข้างหน้าเลยอ่ะ
Nope. Because he was thinking about you.
ไม่รู้ว่า
Bro was literally upset.
ไม่ได้
What if it's past? He's so obsessed.
อะไร
Bro spent the last 10 years just thinking about him obsessively.
กูกำลังคิดอยู่ว่า ไม่แปลกใจเลยทำไมมึงเรียนเก่ง
Yeah, I will give it to T. He worked like a fucking dog.
เก็บไว้คนอื่นชมดีกว่ามั้ง
I didn't like the guy, but you got to give him props. They really went from wanting to stab each other to being like really close again.
กูให้มึงหลายอย่าง
เนี่ยมึงหล่อด้านข้างเนี่ยโชว์ฉันจมูกดิ
He's like, teach me how to do the selfies.
ที่มึงหลอกด่ากูปะเนี่ย
ราชรถคันนี้เป็นซาเล้ง
That was, I like that. That was cool.
กูยังน่าเกลียด
I don't know, cinematography is so simple but so
ไม่
good.
เอาไม่เอาไม่ลงนะไม่เอา
อะไรที่ทำให้ไม่รู้นี่
This did. I love how accurate they are to like showing what teenagers are like.
ต้องไม่ลองมั้ง
Bro, you're like 15. Like, what do you? Of course, you're still 17. Sorry, they're in their last year of high school, right?
กลิ่นมะพร้าวหอมเปล่า
เหม็นไม่ชอบ
But I like that they talk like teenagers and not like fucking adults. You know, you watch one of like these high school shows and then they're talking like they're in their 30s, and I'm like, bro, you are 16 years old. This feels like a bunch of 16-year-olds having a
ไม่เอา
conversation.
เหม็นเหม็นเหม็นเหม็นเหม็นเหม็นไม่ชอบ
ขี่รถกลับดี
Does bro live on a boat? What's going? Oh no, his parents'
Bye.
resort, right? Okay.
เอาไปดีมึง
So you're just taking the ferry home.
อย่าลืมค่าตัวจีนด้วย
Imagine you had to you had to take a boat home every day.
ไปหัวไป
I feel like it would destroy the illusion of like going to the beach so hard if you like had to go home on a boat every day, because you'd just be like, I see this shit every day. I love the way they linger in shots in this show. I bet you their friends are like, wait, since when are these two talking? They're hanging out as well, because he posted on his story.
ทำเป็นปากมึงไปด้วยกันไหม
Didn't he just say he's going to tutor bro?
มึงจะกลับมาสอนโอเอ๋วทันปะวะ
เดี๋ยวกูเลื่อน
I don't even know how to pronounce. Oh, oh,
จริงนะ
เออ
So bro just comes to sit down here in silence. I bet she's going to end up missing the tutoring session. I bet you she's going to clock that he's got a crush on him before he realized he's got a crush on him.
ๆตีใครจะไปจำได้อะก็ดูขีดดิขีดเลย
I mean, like rushing to abandon the girl that you've got a crush on to go tutor this guy that's your rival, that's a bit sus in the first place. I know he did promise to tutor him, but like still sus.
แปลว่าอะไรมึงเก่งมาก โอ้ย กูนี่มึงเก่งจริงเลยสอนให้มึงรู้เรื่อง
Bro takes every opportunity to praise himself. Fucking hell, man. Oh, the scratching back. I knew this was going to come back. He's actually slowly growing on me.
เฮ้ย
Still irritates the shit out of me somehow, but
ไอ้เหี้ยพามาถึงพวกกู
ทำไมอ่ะ ไม่นับกูแล้วกูกับมานาวยัง
not him being the only one in like a fit. They're all in their school uniform.
เฮ้ยโอ้ตั้งในตัวสั่งหมดแล้ว
Oh, because he thought it was like a special moment that he revealed it to him. Oh. He's such a prick, bro. Oh my god.
กูไม่รู้กูเป็นไรอ่ะ แต่เดี๋ยวก็หายช่างมันเถอะ
I mean, to be fair to him, he's probably just gone for feelings he does not understand.
เต๋ไหนมึงบอกมึงจะหยุดเรียนสัปดาห์นึงไงวะ
It's like he doesn't have a special relationship with anyone because he's friendly with everyone. Expression. So what the fuck did you tell me that? I guess it goes to show the difference in like the reaction that like he's got no real close friends. But like, just why the fuck would you even tell me that, bro? Okay, good, I guess. Well, he did say when he's like stressed or something, he would just like continuously write Chinese characters. Oh, he like wore his old uniform or something? Yeah, he wore his, because they don't go to the same school. Right.
เล่นอะไรของมึงเนี่ยไอ้คนก็ไม่เห็นหรอก
Yeah, this has got to be like illegal.
คือคงมีเรื่องไม่สบายใจ
Going to a school that you're not thinking signed up
ก็
to.
เลยอยากมาหามึงตอนนี้เลยเรากลับมาสนิทกันแล้วคือกูรู้สึก
This is a character growth moment though.
เท่าพวกมันอะ
This is like a character growth moment of him being like, actually considering why he felt the way he felt, and then him being like, I'm gonna say this to him. I'm gonna be open communication. Like that's actually a big growth moment for T. We're getting way too happy about that.
ช่างแม่งเหอะ
Okay, I'm pretty sure T already has like a crush on O, I think his name is. Well, that's what I'm gonna call him.
มีโมเมนต์กุ๊กกิ๊กบนรถบ้างอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนั่นแหละทำไม
Okay, so maybe he doesn't have a crush on him actually.
เดี๋ยวไปเลยดิเดี๋ยวสุดท้ายเนี่ย
ว่ามันคิดอะไรกับกูเปล่า
No, he 100% likes you
ชอ
back.
บผู้หญิงอ่ะ
I mean, that doesn't mind. He can't. That doesn't mean he can't like guys as well.
ช่วยเอง
ช่วยไง
Oh no, he's gonna do some fucking. Don't get involved, bro. Just leave it. If I'm at this table, there's no way I'm not clocking that they're texting one another. What does it say? I mean, they're pretty close already, bro. Literally sitting thigh to thigh. The eyebrow raise. I mean, yeah, it's a good testing the waters when you're not going to investing too much into it. I didn't expect their love story to start with them wingmanning one another. I mean, I guess that's a pretty common plot. I think he's gonna flinch away because... What's this fucking banjo and kazooie music right now in the background? Bro, facial expression. Bro looking way too much into it. I actually love their friendship. No, that's fighting words. Imagine someone's like, oh, if you scored as low as this guy, we gotta reconsider what you're doing with your life. Like, that's fighting words, bro. I'm jumping over the table right then and there.
เฮ้ยพวกมึงแฟนกูเพิ่งตัดผมมาใหม่เลิกเข้ากับมึงเลย
I'm like 95% sure Bass, I think his name is, liked him as well. Because in episode 1, when T first like met them, he had this like look, like kind of jealous look on his face. So I'm thinking like 95% sure T likes him back.
อยากรู้ว่ามึงคนตีนกูแหละพูดจริง
He's like, what are you doing, bro? This is not the plan. Yeah, that was confirmation. Okay, what are you gonna do now?
โอ้ยสาดเลยเล่นอะไรของ
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, is it gonna be like a fake flirting trope? But nah. Bro's like, I gotta speed this up because like that was too close.
ๆก็ เดี๋ยวดึกๆมึงไลน์มาบอกกูก็ได้
People mastermind pocket. Why am I actually really liking his character in this episode? He's probably going to do some douchebag shit eventually. It's going to annoy me, but like, I'm liking his character. Just a smug little shit though, but
ใจเต้นแบบนี้ปะ
ทุกครั้งที่อยู่กับเขาอ่ะ
I'm curious when they're going to start like having feelings for one another.
ก็กูยังไม่ได้เป็นแฟนมันสักทีอ่ะก็เลยได้
Because we only like 3 episodes left in the season
ก็
after this.
เล่นทุกวันอ่ะ
หล่อจบปะ
He's like, I'm shallow with this.
ใจใครอ่ะแต่มันเป็นคนที่คอยรับฟัง
He's like the polar opposite of T.
ตลอดเลยอ่ะ
Yeah, literally the polar opposite.
ตอนที่มึงแกล้งจีบกูอ่ะกูอะเนาะ
Yeah, he's 100% got a crush on you.
พวกมันน่าจะคิดนะ
It's more than a possibility. Come on, T.
มันจะหลบตา
I actually like that we're seeing T being a good friend before they have anything, like, or learning to be a good friend.
ให้มันมาติวกับพวกเราได้ปะ
ไอ้สัสมึงเอามันมามึงก็ไม่ได้
He's like, yeah, that's not happening.
มึงก็มัวแต่มองห
I
น้า
still need to get you into uni, bro. That's a big improvement. Like, do what you want. But I'm just telling
ติว
you.
มึงดีกว่า
Like, do you choose your dreams or this crush right now? That's... I think that's going to be an important line when T said, I'm, you know, someone that's following the same dream, like following their dreams in this, like in the similar way to you is, you know, how can you not have certain feelings for that person? I think that's going to be what kind of binds them together and they start feeling things for each other is their passion for their craft. You know, actually, when I think about it, with their character growth, there's this interesting thing happening, in my opinion. Like, character growth wise, he needs to grow in a way of like learning to form like meaningful personal relationships and learning how to navigate those. Where O is good at that, but he needs to learn to kind of make sacrifices to achieve his dreams, right? Because T's good at that, like sacrificing everything to achieve his goals and like walk on that path. But he's not so good with interpersonal relationships, where O seems to be good with interpersonal relationships, but he doesn't know when he needs to sacrifice those relationships for his goals. So I think they both kind of have room to grow as people, because it's going to be interesting to see how they develop in that way. I think T got disappointed because he was like, I thought you would be willing to sacrifice for what you want. I do think there's some subconscious feelings as well from T's side. I feel like I've seen this guy somewhere. Like his face seems familiar. Bass.
ลองดู
And I don't know who cut bro's hair, but they need to get fired from that position. Bro got the Sideshow Bob fucking hairdo. Almost. Even if he hasn't admitted to himself, man, T's got to have feelings for him. Yeah, nah, you cannot convince me he doesn't have feelings because, like, how are you going to be on a date, basically, with the girl you like and you're stalking your friend's Instagram? I mean, bro, you did it to yourself. If it wasn't for you, none of this would be happening. But I think this is a moment he realizes, oh shit. Because T can't make like realizations about things until he fucks everything up in the worst way possible. You know what his issue is? It's not that he's a prick, but he is, but sometimes, but it's not even that. You know what his issue is? His issue is like something happens, he feels an emotion and he immediately acts on it. Like that's his issue. Like if, you know, when you think of something outrageous and you just like, and then you're like, let me give it two minutes before I actually do anything based on this emotion. And then you think, okay, why the fuck would I even do that thing in the first place? Like that's how a normal functioning brain works, right? You just take a step back and you're like, okay, actually chill. Like, let me just think about this. If I still feel the same way in 2 minutes, then I'll do the thing. But you know, but most of the time you just don't do the thing because you're like, that's outrageous. Why would you do that? His issue is he thinks the thing and then he immediately does it. I bet she's going to get more cut because he didn't even view the story. Like he's going to get more outrageous.
ไหนอ่ะกูจะมานะ
I feel sorry for this poor girl because she's just going to be like mixed up. Like her feelings are just going to be mixed up in his, like, because like look at it from her perspective. Her perspective, she's thinking, oh, they're having this like, you know, high school romance moment where he's like just using her as a tool of like jealousy potentially, right? So it's like just bad decisions all over. Because at least with O, he genuinely likes Bass and he's approaching him from a place of like, I'm into this person, right? He's not thinking about T in this moment and he's not doing it for jealousy reasons or anything like that, like, right? But he's just using this girl, really. He does say he likes her, but I don't know how much to really believe him on that point anymore. It's not gonna end well, bro. Oh, and they kiss. Okay. Meanwhile, the other people were just like, okay, we're just gonna continue drawing, man. Like, and he's still locked in on like, did O see the story? It probably kills him so hard that he's not as obsessed. Like that O's not as obsessed with what he's doing and like, bro, even Bass has seen his story.
ทายสับกันมาก่อนเราซื้อมา
Oh, T, you fucking prick.
ก็นอนค้างคืนแล้วก็ตื่นมาเล่นน้ำเลย
Because you know what annoys me about him, right? Is like he'll go for, he'll have a feeling and right, and he'll be an asshole. He's done it like 2 times in this episode. And you know, yeah, they'll fix the things, but it's like he puts this thing on O, like, of like, how do I explain it? He puts this thing of like, O is supposed to figure out what's wrong, fix it, and he doesn't know when there's going to be another implosion or explosion in their dynamic that's going to cause T to be standoffish and like being a prick again. He's like, he doesn't know where the landmines are either. So he's like, he'll just be doing things and they chill for a bit. And then next time he sees him, T's being a prick. Like he doesn't know, like, you know, imagine the stress of that. Like, man, T is a piece of work.
บายจังไงเต๋
He has some positives in this episode as well, but still a piece of work, man.
ช่วยพวกกูบ้างดิวะมึงจำ
He's just doing this because he wants O to react in the same way he reacts
ดีพวกกูจริงๆเลย
in jealousy.
ไปห้องน้ำนะ
เยี่ยมไปเลยอย่างเงี้ยเก่งจริงแน่นอน
But you're never going to get that reaction from him. He's not that type of guy. He's not a vindictive asshole like you. The annoying thing about these, like, he has glimpses of being a solid person, and then he just does dumb shit like this. Bro, what do you want from him? What do you want from him? You ignored him all day and then they're like, oh, we didn't get some words together. Fucking idiot. Like, as it is now, I don't even want them to be a thing because I'm just like, it's just going to be like fucking emotional abuse. I feel like it'd be an emotionally abusive relationship if they became like a thing. At least as T is now. Right, don't act stressed. You caused this. I think he finally came to his senses like, wait, what the fuck am I doing, actually? At least he came to try to fix things. That's a step up from episode 1. I mean, to be fair, episode 1, he did do the same thing. To be fair to him, he fucks up really bad and then he does try to fix things, but like maybe just don't fuck up and then that'd be an improvement. I think my favorite thing about cinematography in this is like the camera never moves a lot. If you think about it, if you look at a lot of the shots, there's very minimal movement with the camera. Are you gonna get up and conversate with him? Like, what was the point in getting on the ferry? Well, that was a waste of time. Right now I've got to take the ferry back home. Meanwhile, ferry drivers is like, bro, I do not get paid enough to deal with fucking high school kid drama. So maybe his parents owned this boat. Because he said it was my boat. It runs 24 hours, so. Bro, hey, I swear I'm gonna slap you. Just no accountability at all, AT. Fucking idiot. Okay, what are you trying to say though, T?
คนสองคนที่มากระทำการรุนแรงต่อใจของอีกฝ่ายหนึ่งเลยแปลว่าเสียใจ
I mean, cool, but this isn't a two-way street, brother. It's not like you are hurting each other. You just constantly hurting him. Like, he's not doing anything that, like, it might hurt your feelings because of your own shit, but he's not doing anything that leads to that, if that makes sense, right? It's all from your end. So, yeah, I'm not buying this shit, T. I'm not buying this shit that you're peddling right now.
กูไม่ชอบก็มึงบอกมึงจะไปติวอ่ะ
He did study, bro.
จะติวเลย
I mean, yeah, sure, he had a moment with Bass, but what? He won't even apologize.
มึงอ่ะเป็นอะไรก็บอกกูดิ
Yeah, don't be an emotionally stunted fucking idiot.
กูไม่รู้เลยเดี๋ยวกูจะคอยสังเกตมึงมากขึ้นเอง
He's too nice, man. This kid is too good of a person for T.
โอเคไหม
I've never prayed for the downfall of one of the main characters like this in my life. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. Like, I want him to get with Bass so hard right now, like, because
มึงนี่เหมือนกัน
he does not deserve this guy.
มีอะไรก็บอกไปให้คนอื่น
So no apology, obviously. I think he would, like, literally, his soul would collapse if he apologized for his bad actions.
มึงก็เหมือนกัน
Bro, oh, just run. Run
อย่าเอาเวลาของกูอะ
from this fucking red flag. Run away, bro. I mean, I know he's a teenager and he's got room to grow and this thing, but the issue I'm having with him right now, he keeps doing the same thing and he doesn't grow from it because he just does the same thing again. It's only episode 2, I know, but like, I do. I'll give him another couple more chances. Man, I just feel sorry for Bass and Tan in this situation. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, the coconut, right? I mean, best friends don't do that type of shit, is it? You know? Okay. Okay. So that was episode fucking 2 of I Told the Sunset About You, or Sunset Told Me About You, or whatever the fuck this show's called. Great episode. Great episode. I think T had some moments where he wasn't pissing me off in this episode, which was good to see. Then at the end, he pissed me off as always. Like, and yeah, we're supposed to believe, oh, they kind of talked about it and communicated, but there was no apology. There was no acknowledgement of him being a douchebag, like, and expecting the worst of O. So it's just like, what are we doing? You know, it's okay, I guess. It's just, he keeps doing the same dumb shit. He keeps refusing to acknowledge and take accountability for his fuck ups. And like O has to be the one to fix whatever's wrong all the time. It's like he doesn't know where the landmines are. And it's almost like he blames himself for T being an emotionally stunted fucking douchebag. Because he even said at the end where he's like, even if you don't tell me, I'll be better to know and try to be more, aware of my surroundings, or whatever he said, right? Observant. That's the word he used. Like, even that he's taking that on himself, where clearly it's like, bro, it's not your fault if this douchebag doesn't know how to open his mouth and say what annoys him or what doesn't like, or things that, rub him the wrong way. Then like, it's not your duty to fucking hold this child's hand while he learns how to emotion, but it was still a great episode. Like, as much as I criticize the shit out of T, I'm still enjoying the show thoroughly. Just because I think he's a prick doesn't mean I think he's a bad character. I think he's a really interesting character. I just don't like this guy whatsoever. But that was my reaction to episode 2. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.